Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix Show. My name is Chris Wong. Today is the last daily show before I get to see the Snyder Cut. Just to rephrase it. This is not the last daily show, but it's the last daily show before I get to see the Snyder Cut. To me, after I see Zack Snyder's Justice League tomorrow, I'm going to be a changed man. I don't know how. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to be a changed man. And I can't wait to tell you all about it tomorrow. But today is all going to be about Zack Snyder's Justice League, of course. I have to give it that. It has been an incredible, amazing journey. And I'm so happy that I've got to, know a lot of people, talk to a lot of people, be with a lot of people on this incredible journey from the beginning. And I can't wait to see where we go from here. But let's get into it today. But actually, first, before I get into that, I have to thank them again. Thanks to my new members of the Ping Pong Flix Show. Quite a few have joined in over the live chat on Saturday. Thank you to Brian Heaton. Thank you to Jose Aguirre. I don't know. Butchered that last name. Pretty Fly for a Filipino guy. Mighty Murph. Will Diesel, Jose M, Gothaman K, Thomas O'Donnell, and of course, Cullen Hayes is on the bottom. So I didn't have time to make a graphic of this because I want to go to sleep early. But those are the newest members of the Ping Pong Flix Show. Thank you so much for joining in. I truly appreciate all the support each and every one of you have given to me throughout the years, and hopefully for years to come. All right, well. Let's get into it. As we all know, this is going to be a Zack Snyder's Justice League centric show. I can put this up, but it really doesn't matter because it's definitely going to be one. But Zack Snyder's Justice League has come out. There's a lot of social media embargo has been lifted early. It's supposed to have lifted tomorrow, but they lifted early because I think they realized there was a lot of positive reactions. But I want to read you this article that also dropped today. This is coming from the New York Times. This is an interview Zack Snyder had with the New York Times, and I want to read this to you absolutely today. I felt like it got lost in the mix of the positive reactions today and the hype today. But I want to make sure you know a little bit about what Zack Snyder told the New York Times. Zack Snyder's rough and tumble ride with Justice League. I totally used this for the thumbnail. I had to. The director digs into his exit from the original version of the epic and what led to his edit, the Snyder Cut, which HBO Max will release Thursday. Am I a provocateur? A little bit. Okay. Even superhero movies can have dual identities. To most filmgoers, Justice League is just another misbegotten comic book adaptation that came and went in 2017. One in which DC heroes like Batman, Ben Affleck, Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, and Aquaman, Jason Momoa, united to battle an intergalactic foe. But to genre fans, Justice League is laden with notorious history. The director Zack Snyder exited the project during post-production, leaving it to be completed by Joss Whedon from the Avengers, who had come on to help rewrite it. The result was an unsatisfying attempt by Warner Brothers to kickstart its own Marvel-style franchise. Snyder occupies a singular space in the blockbuster business. After breakthrough films like Dawn of the Dead, 300, he has been both praised and pilloried for unapologetically bombastic superhero opuses like Watchmen, Man of Steel, and of course, currently my favorite, Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. His big, brutal dust-up between those two characters, which grossed $873 million worldwide in 2016, yet still ended up a critical and commercial disappointment. The making of Justice League coincided with a tragic period in Snyder's life. His daughter, Autumn, died by suicide in March of 2017, and his family was mourning while he tried to finish the film. It would be understandable if Snyder had chosen to disown and disregard Justice League entirely, but he did not. His fans and cast members promoted online petitions and a hashtag release the Snyder Cut, encouraging him to put forward his own edit of the movie. Eventually, Snyder acknowledged that such a project existed. Not a finished version of the film, but a rough assembly that Warner Bros. Gave him a budget of about $70 million to complete. HBO Max, much like Warner Bros., is owned by Warner Media, will release this 4-hour film, now called Zack Snyder's Justice League, on Thursday. Now, what an incredible picture there. It looks amazing, this picture. This is absolutely, it's just like the concept art that we've seen before of them all running around the Batmobile. I mean, I can't, like, this is one of the shots that did not make it into the 2017 version. This shot is Justice League. This is their heroic Justice League shot. Why would they cut that out? Weird. On a Sunday afternoon this month, Snyder, dressed in a basic white t-shirt that exposed his heavily tattooed forearms, was relaxing at his home in Los Angeles as he spoke in a video interview. In mid-conversation, his 10-year-old daughter, Sage, barnstormed through the room to fiddle with her father's iPad settings, and he playfully shooed her away. Snyder, who's 55, is both self-serious and self-aware, sometimes puffing up his own accomplishments and tearing them down in the same breath. He knows that whether his Justice League cut is celebrated or panned like the original, it helps burnish his professional standing either way. Riffing on the exorbitant running time of the film, he said facetiously, "It's like The Irishman, but with action." You could say that. That's fine. That's a fine review. You could also say it's the Godfather of superhero movies. That's another fine review. More sincerely, he spoke of the strange satisfaction at getting to release the Snyder Cut and the toll it had taken on him. "It's in some ways fun to surf the wave of a cultural phenomenon," he said. "In other ways, it's terrifying and horrible." He spoke further about the making of Zack Snyder's Justice League, the circumstances that led up to it, and whether audiences still want to see his grandiose take on these enduring characters. Here are edited excerpts from the conversation. Now look at that. That's the latest trailer, which was freaking awesome. "Was there a point, going back to Batman v Superman, when you realized you were on thin ice with Warner Brothers? There was definitely a shift in confidence that they had, and I think that kept multiplying as we went along. They had this giant IP, intellectual property, and their confidence in my point of view had eroded. Was it a warning sign when the studio brought in Joss Whedon for rewrites? It was a bit of a red flag. They were like, we think punching up the humor and doing some more fun stuff will be great. I was like, I'm happy to shoot a scene if you guys have a good idea. We kicked around a bunch of different writers, and they had come in with Joss. He's a talented writer. No two ways about it, but I really didn't see the point. And then when I was like, I'm done, I can't do this. I feel like they were volunteering Joss as the de facto finisher. You left Justice League of your own volition? Absolutely. The decision to leave was 100% mine. I knew the fight that I was in for with them, and my family needed me, and I needed them. I was in a struggle at home, and then to go to my place of work and be in good second struggle there seemed like an outrageous thing to do myself and my loved ones. Did you worry about the long-term ramifications your departure might have for your standing with Warner Brothers or your career? For sure. And the truth is, I was in such a place of desperation. I didn't care. You know what? Good riddance to Justice League. I was like, guys, really? You're going to give me a hard time? Let's go. I'll fight you right now. He laughs. I was not in the mood for that kind of thing. I felt like we had done a great job and the movie was done, even the 2-hour and 20-minute version that the studio had knocked me down to. How did you end up with the director's cut of the film? Almost every movie I've ever made has a director's cut. When I said, okay, I'm done, I told one of the editors I worked with, Carlos Castellan, put it together as best you can and give it to me. A bunch of my inner circle buddies who worked on the movie always talked about, oh, maybe we just drop a thumb drive somewhere and let a fan, he makes air quotes, find it. And I was like, that's funny, but I think it's better it just lives as this thing that no one will ever see. I lost my appetite for the fight. Were you dropping hints to existence in the hopes that it would eventually be released? It was more just me having fun on the social network Vero with my fans. Did I think there would ever be a version of this where the fans' rallying cry got so loud and a big company like Warner Media would consider this an option? Absolutely not. I thought maybe in 10 years there might be a DVD version where they might go, hey, maybe it's worth a couple dollars if we spruce up the Snyder Cut. But now, And now the same media company you clashed with on Justice League under different management is letting you put out your version of that. I appreciate that. I really do. This movie wouldn't exist if it wasn't for HBO Max. I'm eternally grateful for them. And the viewing experience is still at a hugely high quality. It's really up to your TV. It's in the same aspect ratio as First Cow. Those two movies share some common DNA, I think. I really did like the First Cow, actually. I would love that in double feature, First Cow and the Snyder Cut of Justice League. I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to look that up. First Cow. Do you see the DC heroes on a grand level, like characters from Wagner or Lord of the Rings? It's obvious I take these characters and their mythology really seriously. I want them to be fully realized as characters existing in that world. I don't think that it's cool to have fun at their expense. And there was a vision that we had, a complete universe, fully fleshed out, that we really wanted to take all the way. Was that to draw an intentional contrast with that Marvel is doing in its movies? I knew it before BVS. When we made Man of Steel, Marvel is doing something else. They're doing at the highest level, this popular action comedy with a heart, and they have that nailed. An effort to duplicate that is insanity because they're so good at it. What DC had was mythology at an epic level, and we were going to take them on this amazing journey. Frankly, I was the only one saying that. That's crazy. I can't believe that studio. The release of your Justice League brings back some painful memories, but aren't you savoring it a bit too? Only in the sense that it's 3 years later, and here I am releasing a 4-hour version of the movie. It really shows that the consumer is not wrong in a lot of ways. They can't handle anything over 2 hours. They're going to lose their minds. Well, they were underestimated, the audience themselves. How long did you want the theatrical cut of Justice League to be? My point of view is that the movie should be about 20 minutes longer each time. BVS should be 20 minutes longer than Man of Steel, and Justice League should be about 20 minutes longer than BVS. I thought the movie should still be a little closer for 3 hours when I initially went into it. I know that it's indulgent. The truth is there's probably about 10 Snyder Cuts. There's a longer version than the 4-hour version. There's a 3-hour version, a 2-hour and 20-minute. I think I showed the studio 2 hours and 40 minutes, and then I showed them subsequent cuts of 2 hours and 30 minutes, 2 hours and 28, 2 hours and 22 minutes. There's a lot of cuts for that. I would like to see the one that's longer than 4 hours. But that's probably the assembly cut, right? That's the assembly, which is 5 hours. How did you end up with enough footage for a 4-hour movie? I do it on every movie. I tend to shoot a lot, but it's really carefully done. It's not like we're just running a second camera. Everything is very methodically thought out. When I sit down to draw the movie is different than the movie the studio wants or that anybody knows about. Why did you bring back some of your actors to shoot a new finale? I added it because this was going to be the last movie I make for the DCU, and to have this entire cinematic universe without Batman and Joker meeting up just felt weird. Jared Leto and I had a bunch of conversations about it. I had mentioned it to Ben, and I was like, Ben, let's just do it at my house. I could shoot it in my backyard. Don't tell the studio I'm not going to pay you guys. I'm just going to shoot it myself. Is that what you ended up doing? No, what happened as it worked out, and we were able to do it for real. And then I called the rest of those cast members and said, hey, would you guys be down to come around and do it? The actor Ray Fisher raised complaints, alleging that Whedon was abusive to him on the Justice League reshoots, which led to an investigation by Warner Media and other actors coming forward with accounts of similar experiences with Whedon. Were you aware this was happening? None at the time. The last thing they wanted to do was call me, complaining about them having a hard time shooting. But in retrospect, do I feel bad that they had to go through that? I do. These guys are my friends, and they're amazing actors, and they're strong people. I want them to be taken care of and in a healthy situation. I wasn't there, so your opinion on it probably is as good as mine. Why did you end the movie? Essentially a cliffhanger, teasing another movie that's never going to come. The ask was for my version of the movie. Meaning his version of the movie has always had to have a cliffhanger. Have you gotten to make a further Justice League? Had you gotten to make further Justice League movies? What would have happened in them? All right, so this is kind of just pretty much summarizing in a simple manner the basic plan of the storyboards, right? It's the fall of Earth, when Superman succumbs to anti-life and then sending Flash back in time to change one element so that doesn't happen. And then the big battle where we beat him, when the villain Darkseid comes to Earth in the movie that you'll never see, the armies of Earth all unite again as they did before. This time there will be aircraft carriers, special forces guys, all the armies of the world would come together, as well as Aquaman's fellow Atlanteans rising out of the ocean, and the Themyscirians, Wonder Woman's compatriots coming off their island. That was her big finale. But it's a long drum roll and a guitar solo to get there, and I personally hope one day we get there. Oh, I really do. I really do. Since Justice League, there have been other DC movies like Aquaman and Shazam that have gotten more enthusiastic reviews and made more money. Does that sting for you that your films didn't achieve that? I couldn't be happier. It doesn't sting for me at all. Those movies are cool, and they're really well made and excellent. But BVS, love it or hate it, it's probably the most mentioned movie in hashtags and references. It's the closest thing to a cult film that could exist in this level of pop culture. Am I a provocateur? A little bit. It is my job to make some pop culture piece of candy that you eat and forget about the next day. I would rather you up in. Oh fuck yeah! Would rather fuck you up in a movie than make it nice and pretty for everybody. Let's be frank. There's no cult of Aquaman. Jason is a force of nature, and by all means, I want there to be 100 Aquaman's movies because he's an awesome guy. But it's not controversial, and I have purposely, because I love it, made those movies difficult. I love it too. I think I love controversial movies as more than just simple movies. You know, is it possible that Zeitgeist just didn't embrace your interpretation of these characters? It could be, and that's fine too. I don't have a dog in the hunt. When I made Watchmen, it's deconstructionist. It's a movie that pokes holes in your heroes, and BVS is the same thing. It's meant to say, oh, Batman's drunk and taking painkillers and he's sleeping with some anonymous girl. He's a broken person. He dresses up as a bat, he goes out at night, he beats people up. He has issues. I do think that movie came along at a point where everyone was like, oh, we don't want that Batman. We want Batman to be the warrior monk who's cool. And I personally am fine with that. When you see what Marvel is doing in its movies, do you ever think I should be doing more of that? No, not at all. I don't know how to hit a ball any different than I hit it. A director has one skill, your point of view. That's all you have. If you're trying to imitate another way of making a movie, then you're on a slippery slope. Even though the DC movies have retained your principal cast members like Gal Gadot and Jason Momoa, they're moving away from storylines that your film set up and the sense of a shared universe they established. Do you feel like they're dismantling your legacy? They are 100% moving away. They consider the theatrical cut of Justice League as canon. That's their decision. I wish them all the best, and I hope the whole thing is a giant blockbuster on top of blockbuster on top of blockbuster, which it hasn't. The stars of those movies are my friends, and I want them to be prosperous, and I want people to love it. You've been making comic book adaptations for some 15 years. Are you done with that genre entirely? Do you feel you need to get away from it for a while? I don't think about it in those terms. It was nice to go do Army of the Dead, a coming zombie action movie for Netflix, which I'm really excited for. They were completely supportive, and it was incredible, cathartic re-immersion into that relationship. I'm trying to put together this movie called Horse Latitudes, a super micro-budget movie that I'm going to go shoot with my buddies in South America. It's about a man's journey into his past and how does death shape you. Am I ready to make a movie like that? I think so. Are you still planning an adaptation of Ayn Rand's? I keep mispronouncing that name. The Fountainhead. The Fountainhead right now is on the back burner, and I don't know how the movie gets made. At least not right away. We need a less divided country and a little bit more liberal government to make that movie, so people don't react to it in a certain way. Meaning, if it had come out in the last few years, it would have struck the wrong tone. I think so, but we'll see. I'm in no rush. Do you think your Justice League has broader implications for the film industry and the lengths that the studios will continue to go to cater the audiences? This is a social experiment. For millions of people, it's, oh, look, a giant superhero movie. I guess that's cool. But then for a large portion of my fans, it comes custom made. As a viewer, you have the perception more than ever that the movie was made singularly for you as you watch it. It's the culmination of this entire experience. I fought and used the hashtag release the Snyder Cut, and it's in my world, in my computer, on my TV, in my house. I don't think anybody can quantify what that means yet. What will you do when it's finally released? I have to go to the dentist on the 18th. That's how my day is going to be. Yeah, while everybody's freaking out, he's going to go to the dentist. And maybe the dentist is like, hey, you know anything, I'm going to get to watch your movie. Or maybe he's already seen it because, it's his dentist. So that was a pretty good interview with the New York Times. It reveals a little bit more about that, his mindset and things like that. And I have to agree, I just love movies that challenge you, not just be simple. I mean, I join the simple ones as well, but you're right. I mean, it's like, those are forgetful. You say, all right, that was great. Let's move on to the next one. But if a movie sticks with you and stays with you, and you think about it, you take it apart, those are masterpieces to me. Those are the ones that I truly dig. So I'm with them on that. All right, well, now let's get into some reactions. Are you ready? These are non-spoiler reactions, by the way. I decided to choose, I just typed up hashtag Zack Snyder Justice League, and the ones that I wanted to choose showed up because they're the most tweeted about. So, coming from a good friend, Shiraz Faruqi, Zack Snyder's Justice League is DC's Lord of the Rings. As simple as that. Epic and grand. Justice League is led by great performances, especially from Ray Fisher. With an amazing score by Junkie XL and Snyder's eye for directing, Snyder Cut is every DC fan's dream come to life. Wow. That is amazing. It's going to be amazing. Brandon Davis. If HBO Max viewers and all fans like Zack Snyder's Justice League, as much as I did and everyone else I've talked to did, there's going to be an interesting problem. Will they continue with this? Does Zack return? Does Ben come back? Justice League 2 or Batman Deathstroke? Hope so. I watched multiple times Zack Snyder's Justice League. Lucky dog. The movie's epic. The characters just matter more. They have purpose and emotion. The villains are intimidating. Cinematography is beautiful. It's exciting. It's hard to believe anyone thought this story should be canned. That's coming from Marvel guy, by the way. I can now say that I have watched Zack Snyder's Justice League from Eric Davis, and it is far superior to the original theatrical version. Rich character development, much better action, a coherent story, and some terrific badass moments. Definitely a long watch, but I never felt tired of it. Well done. Dave Avery. Not a critic, but I still looking toward his opinion and reaction. Zack Snyder's Justice League is a masterpiece that gave me goosebumps from beginning to end. The whole time I couldn't believe the stuff they left out. And it's crazy how important Cyborg is to the main story in this. He really is the heart of the film. Rob Keys. I watched Zack Snyder's Justice League last week. It made me wish there were a JL trilogy and a plan for the larger universe, where this Aquaman and this Wonder Woman sync up with the solo movies better, where Cyborg gets his due, is long but also too short in that respect. Scott Menzel. Snyder's Justice League is one of the best superhero movies ever made. The long-awaited cut lives up to the hype and feels unlike anything we've seen in the universe before. Each character is fully realized and gets their moment to shine and kick some ass. Ben Meckler. Thrilled to say that Zack Snyder's Justice League is a masterpiece of the highest order. Far more emotional, epic, and fun than the cut Warner Brothers released in 2017. That's what he meant to say. This is what fans have waited for. 4 full hours of superheroes popping sick wheelies on their hogs. Restore the Snyderverse. Dave Avery again. If they didn't want more Snyder films, they are so screwed. Laugh my ass off. People are going to demand so much for this. It's so damn heroic, and I was shocked how genuinely funny it is. They made Barry funny without making him a loser like in the 2017 one. Fico. Zack Snyder's Justice League is truly epic. Superior to the 2017 version in every way. Amazing action and score. Every character shines and story arcs follow through from Man of Steel and BVS. Yes, can't believe this exists. Incredibly satisfied and so worth the wait. Restore the Snyderverse. Another Restore the Snyderverse from a checkmark. Sean O'Connell. I've been told I could tweet my reaction to Zack Snyder's Justice League. Here goes a Snyder Cut thread. Oh, you can go ahead and read that thread. I'm going to go through the other people. But Zack Snyder actually went ahead and made the greatest DC movie we've ever seen. Well, you know what? I'm kind of interested what else he said there, if it pops up. This is an epic version of a movie you thought you were getting in 2017. It's a fantastic continuation of the story started in Man of Steel, but also a thorough extension of the mythology of these beloved characters. Every character gets to shine. Every character is treated with respect. It takes its time deliberately exploring cool facets of New Worlds, Atlantis, Star Labs, Central City, Themyscira, Apocalypse, and make it feel full and rich. My favorite characters in are Batman and the Flash. The Flash, he finally gets his proper treatment. Thank God. Arthur's dichotomy is fascinating and Victor's backstory is tragic. It all works so incredibly well. You will be blown away. Is it perfect? No. Zack loves slow motion, and there are moments you could trim. Though I am thrilled they have been included. I'll say more later, but basically it's everything the release of Snyder Cut family fought for and more. For autumn. Someone said, did you cry? Several times. Oh my God. If you don't believe that Zack Snyder's Justice League is a totally different movie by comparison to the theatrical version, you are wrong. I would estimate maybe 25% of theatrical. The best parts were shot by Zack. Maybe 12% of the Snyder Cut is stuff you might not have seen before. Zion Faruqi. Zack Snyder's Justice League is a superhero epic of grand and majestic scale. It stands out as something special and sets the bar to another level of what should be expected from an event film like this. Mythological in nature with a strong emotional core and human element. Umberto, what does he have to say? Zack Snyder's Justice League does indeed exist. I've seen it 3 times now. Now, Mr. Pipetree just said it exists. Well, you know, the studio told him to say that. And it is freaking awesome. I had an absolute blast watching each time and shocked at just how good it actually is and how well it plays. Action-packed. It hits all the beats, and that Junkie XL score is straight. Brandon Davis was another one. Jesus. Hannah, I've seen Zack Snyder's Justice League 5 times and it blew me away. Warner Brothers failed DC fans in 2017, and Snyder's cut definitely won't disappoint. Each character gets their moment, but Ray Fisher as Cyborg is the ultimate standout. Omer, Zack Snyder crafted an absolute masterpiece. The grand scale, coupled with intimate beats, make for the perfect harmony between mythologically epic world building and heartfelt storytelling. Ray Fisher's Cyborg is the crown jewel. I watched Zack Snyder's Justice League 3 times and loved it more every time. This is the movie we deserved and have been waiting for. It's epic and monumental in scope without sacrificing its intimate, character-driven moments. It's beautiful in every sense of the word. Krypton Cage has got a comment here. Reminder that Zack Snyder's Justice League is probably the first Zack Snyder film in a decade or more that was unaltered by the studio, so the reception you're seeing to this movie is probably what we get when we see 100% Snyder's vision on screen instead of a studio hack job. Yeah, I gotta imagine, you know, if they had gone out with the BVS Ultimate Edition, what would that have been like? I've seen Zack Snyder's Justice League. Justice is restored. Oh, this is interesting. Despite having mixed feelings about his previous films, Zack Snyder's Justice League has completely won me over. Whoa! The movie is downright awesome, and it's the most operatic superhero film ever made, as grand as the set pieces are. This is an excerpt from Shiraz. Movies that made DCU died in 2017. Today was reborn. Stunning, epic, funny, and it hits you right in the feels. It's Avengers Endgame was Marvel's best movie ever. Then Zack Snyder's Justice League is Warner Brothers' best movie ever. Not just DC Comics, it's the greatest. Dr. Movie News, I'm thrilled to report Zack Snyder's Justice League is absolute phenomenal and exceeded even my highest hopes for a 4-hour movie. It's placed beautifully and thoroughly engaging. Visuals and music are unreal. It's the best film in the DCU. Snyder's crowning achievement. Manda, everything you wanted more. Fantastic comic book film. Arctic Paul from Joe Blow is nothing short of amazing, both as a film and as a movement. It's everything you hoped it would be and more. This is an epic scale superhero movie full of earnest and care for the world. It creates an exhilarating, thoughtful, and heroic piece of work. Whoa! Oh my God. But look, even the negative Snyder Cut reviews are positive. You guys actually got the best case scenario. Unreal. And I haven't come up across a negative yet. I don't see one Finally, Ray Fisher was right to be mad. He and Ezra Miller's The Flash were robbed by Whedon. Zack Snyder's Justice League was the debut Cyborg deserved, and he delivers as a true heart of the movie. A cyborg made this man cry. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. Look at all these just pure positivity and love, and this is awesome. I just can't. It's just Zack Snyder's Justice League. More to come in my review for Inverse.com, but be prepared for Ray Fisher to knock the wind out of you. He delivered a performance to remember and is infuriating. It was kept away from us. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Look at this. Unreal, explosive, mythic, entirely set atop electric glides. Oh my gosh. This is like, and then that was just me. I guess I got a lot of response for that, but saying, enjoy your feast today. And absolutely, for those of you who are going to be enjoying your feast, when time you see this, and when I see this, enjoy it. Enjoy this moment of pure epicness and gratitude. This is a long time coming, and finally, let's go, right? Even Jason Kylar is here just moments ago. Just said, ready for 318, because he knows the hype is real. The hype is real. The positivity is huge. People are loving it right now. Majority of it, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Man, this is what a day. All right, well, let's get into the members' comments and questions now as we round this out so I can get to sleep and wait more hours so I can watch this thing finally. Belle Reeve, hello, Chris. I'm very happy. Everything is surreal right now. I'm glad for you as well. Have a good one. Thank you very much, Belle Reeve. I can't wait for you guys to watch it as well, man. Lego Dinosaur, I feel like a kid at Christmas. I'm so excited for 18th of March. I know. I can't wait for everybody to just, it's going to be amazing. Shane, the payment thing was to do with the channel membership. The payment method failed. Now I'm back as a member. Oh, well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for being a member, coming back as a member. I truly appreciate it. But yeah, for those of you, if you're a member and members only, put a comment in this video or any videos, and then I'll be reading it on the show. Can't wait for Thursday. All of DC shall be Zack's. I call it Flashverse or Bat Point. To see Ray that hyped really warms the soul. The Muschietis have shown for a while that they care about Zack's continuity. Also, the Culture Nerd reported in June 2020 that they wanted to bring Kiersey back. It's not Warner Brothers doing. Before I found this community, I thought I was the only person that loved the Snyderverse. Now here we are on the verge, Zack Snyder's Justice League being released. What a journey to watch it unfold. So happy for all involved to see true justice served. March 18th. Get here now. I vote John Wesley Shipp as to replace Billy Crudup in a post-crisis twist. Billy Crudup to return as Dr. Manhattan in a big DC event movie of the future. Wow, well, that would be a huge twist if that were to happen. That'd be, wow, that'd be really huge. Chris, so stoked about your plug in that article. Welcome to the all-new members from the UK. You are bound to have joined now. I know, yeah. The BBC! No, I'm not BBC. I was on the BBC, but that was GQ British. Oh my God, I can't wait. I really can't. These last few days are going to kill me. I have to laugh because there's so much we don't know about this movie. Explosions! Yeah, explosions. Psycho Hero, it's going to be crazy shifting from trying to figure all this stuff out to analyzing what it actually is. Feels like we've been doing all this guessing and hoping for 20 years. How many good guys are left? I know. Like, what is going on, right? I know I said I'd comment less, but back for more, but had to come back for this. Darkseid, Omega Beams, and Atlantis. Am I dreaming? Speechless. That was badass. I know. And what else? What else do we not know that's coming into this movie, right? I'm going to hibernation, not going to watch any more TV spots or trailers now. Good. Go. Yes, definitely. Not that long more. Just go radio silent. I tried to go radio silent, but I had to pull up those reaction tweets because I thought they were so awesome. Those freaking Omega beams. I was speechless just the way you were. Holy shit. Also, the CGI overall looks fantastic. Can't wait for your reaction on Monday. I'm jealous. I can't wait for my reaction. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to react to. I'm like, hey, Chris, did you notice that when you search the Flash movie on Google, Gal Gadot's name comes up in the casting panel? Any thoughts on this? That was rumored, but I'm always wary about Google because at one point in time, when you searched up Wonder Woman 1984, I forgot her name, but there was Hawk Girl and Hawk Man was supposed to show up in 1984, and that never happened. So I'm kind of wary about Google sometimes, you know. Yes, Zack Snyder's Justice League is here. Chris, for all the incredible footage we've seen, really don't know a lot, which is good. Zack Snyder's Justice League will be Marvel Infinity War epic good. Thanos defeating the Avengers elevated that Marvel film. Darkseid defeating the Justice League will do the same in Zack Snyder's Justice League film. Do you think we'll see of those Red Cross looking shapes that I saw in the concept art from New Year a few years ago? I don't know. You know, I'm not, I don't know, because I'm totally like, I'm not even talking to, you know, I'm not even asking my colleagues. I'm like, no, I'm going silent because I want to make sure I find out for myself, but I guess I'll find out tomorrow. Thank you so much, though. Okay, here's the question. How is Darkseid dressed in that underwater shot? Is he just Euxis at that point or fully Darkseid? Therefore, is this the history lesson or something else? It's not the history lesson because he's got the Omega. You know, he's got the Omega beam, so he's got, you know, it's the adult Darkseid. Looking forward to the Zatanna thing. Alessandro Daddario is my first choice for the role. Who would be yours? I felt the same too. I know, my friend, they've perfected the CGI. It looks perfect. Every TV spot we see the CGI looks better and better and better. Damn it. We could have had this back in 2017. I know, right? Man, come on, man. Oh, man, I know. The one issue with the new slate, of course, no Superman films or projects beyond the CW show. Now, that's partly a good thing. It implies that Ta-Nehisi Coates' written Supes film hasn't been officially established. But what about Henry Cavill and Man of Steel 2? Of course, that's partly a good thing. Zack Snyder, in that part of the point of his 5-part arc, is to culminate in Supes becoming the classic beacon of hope at the end. In other words, the next standalone film for him would best come out after Zack's arc is complete. Yeah. Where's this teaser from? It was an official teaser from, I can't remember now because there's so many teasers out, but I thought I saw it on Twitter. It was a TV spot, though. They said it's shown on TV. The Billy Crudup news kind of sucks, and it is upsetting. One battle lost. We still have many more battles to win before we finally finish the war for Justice League 2 and 3. Darkseid is in Atlantis. No, everyone didn't see that coming. Yeah, I didn't see it. I have watched. Oh, gee, okay, Keith, you've watched it. That's all I'm allowed to say until tomorrow. I wonder what you said today, then. I don't. You know, there's so many tweets out. Probably didn't catch them all. Hey, Chris, we did. Wow, my wife and I saw Zack Snyder's Justice League twice on Saturday. You did? Oh, so cool. Was great. Wonder Woman's a beast. Cyborg's awesome. Man, I'm going to watch it again Sunday one more time before my access goes tomorrow night at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. Chris, imagine you woke up tomorrow and it all has been dreamed and the Snyder Cut did not exist. I don't want that. No, fucking nightmare. Also, thanks for the info on the name. Someone like, knock me down so I can sleep again. I thought you were just a huge fan of Pong. You know what I meant? The old Pong game. Pong is a table. Yeah, I know. Featuring two different, yeah. But that's how it went. If you were on the live chat, you know how I got my name. What's Chris? Sorry, I haven't replied in a while. Been busy, heavy busy in soccer. But watching Man of Steel today before the game, and always thought Krypton technology is so similar to Darkseid technology. Also, how Cyborg technology makes weapons. The way the world blows up kind of looks like Darkseid had influence in the way the world ends. Darkseid is famous for attacking the core of the world, so I was thinking, did he do it? The ship on Earth was here around the same time. The history lesson, I think. Chris, you have a radio-like voice. Very powerful. You ever thought about voice acting? Nah, not really. Last question. The guy who sacrificed himself on Man of Steel, but I appreciate your comment, on Man of Steel by driving the plane into the world engine. Would that cause him to be Captain Atom? Whoa, you're going far into that. I don't know, Whoa. Well, I think I thought it would just like He just died. But you never know. You never know how far we can get with this universe if allowed to continue. Gloria, still intrigued by No Lois Lanes, but a perfect shot of her at Heroes Park. Love Clark's lines about having a second chance. The time is now. I got Kirkland hot dogs from Costco for Thursday too. Those damn short buns. I know, right? Those damn short buns. But at least we get more meat in them. You know, more meat. Stay off Twitter. Too many reviews. But oh my god, that trailer is lit. The music gives me the chills. I know. And I just went through the reviews. So if you want to hear that, you can go ahead and skip towards the members' comments and questions. Take a look around. Look where we are. We're finally fucking here, man. We are. I still can't believe we're here. Man, Zack Snyder's Justice League is going to be epic. Can't wait for the secret cameo. Still have doubtful hopes on Ryan Reynolds, Hal Jordan, and Green Lantern, but my logical pick is Carrie Kelly. Yeah, I know who the secret cameo is, but I'm not going to share that. Over 4 years waiting, and it's finally here. I'm so happy for all of us and for all the new fans who will hopefully start to see why we love this man and his movies. God bless Zack Snyder and his family. It's really their moment. We just get to watch. I probably won't be on YouTube or Instagram for the rest of the week. Enjoy your day, Chris. It's well deserved. Yeah, we all deserve this for fighting this long and fighting this hard. It's our time now. It's our time. I need to be off social media until Thursday now. Yeah. Start to turn everything off, guys. Chris, something I can't seem to get a straight answer on. Why does it appear that in the tank scene, Batman is wearing his costume from BVS? Not that I mind at all. It's actually my favorite version. But story-wise, isn't the suit in Justice League supposed to be the same, just slightly altered? Similar to how Superman's suit gets slightly upgraded each movie, but in the story, it's the same costume. Or perhaps it will actually be called out in the movie, with Bruce perhaps saying he needs to change it up for whatever reason. I know this is a minor detail or gripe, but it's bugging me to death. It's probably going to be in the movie. I mean, I still think that's like one of his first investigations into the underground to check for parademons, and then later on he brings the team. Like he realizes he needs a team, I think. Let's go, Brent T. Wilson. Carlos, tomorrow is going to be an emotional day, Chris. Enjoy every second. You fought for it. Thank you for helping us all get this. Here's to Justice League 2 and 3. Restore the Snyderverse! And I haven't even seen it yet. Is it just me, or did that trailer music give you Blade Runner 2049 vibes? Kind of. Either way, it was epic. Can't wait. But Darkseid looks badass. The skin detail is there. You can see the sweat reflecting on his skin on the throne. The VFX people had something to prove this time around. This is nearly on level with the Thanos VFX. Industrial Light and Magic booty. Better move over. There's a new sheriff in town. This is going to be so incredible. I ain't going to be able to sleep Wednesday night. Christ, are you ready? Hey! No. I might not be able to sleep tonight. That thumbnail, good Lord. I was like, yeah, that's how I felt. We need a 4-hour review from you, Chris. Maybe longer. I don't know. BVS, tonight, yeah, Thursday for the World. I watched BVS today, so I'm all good. I'm all ready to go. You know, there's just enough reprieve there to feel like it's 5 years. I don't know. Let's go. Why is that one? What if next week Warner Media speaks to Zack? Hey, we want you to restore the Snyderverse. What's it going to look like? Yeah, let's do it. But I'm going to need to follow the plan exactly as I see it. So more Justice League movies? A bit more than that. I want to do my own solo Aquaman, Flash, Cyborg, Wonder Woman, Batman, Joker, Deathstroke, and Superman movies. I don't know if you're going to get that. I want that to all come out across one full year, maybe in 2025, and it'd be all tied into Justice League 2 and 3 probably in 2026. Wow, okay, but what about the other directors? Penny, Wan, Sandberg, etc.? Hey, they did their thing, and they can't keep doing that, but I want to make my DC universe the main canon. They're the ones who went off plan, so really their film should be considered Elseworlds, not mine. Makes sense. And also release David Ayer's cut of Suicide Squad. The man deserves it. All right. We'll greenlight all this, but only on one condition. Name it. You have to make Justice League 4 be Crisis on Infinite Earths. And connect all the DC movies. We need to sell the other directors on this new film slate, after all. You got a deal. Warner Media then gives Zack their bank details. Wait, one more thing before you go. Yeah? Make Deborah the new DC Films president. We can make her co-president. I mean, then give her the complete title after Hamada's contract expires. Okay, that's amazing. Thank you. The DC is back, baby. Oh yeah, got a follow-up dentist appointment in an hour. So speak soon, huh? No worries. Take care. Bye. Zack then visits Christopher Nolan, aka the dentist. What a crazy script there. That was funny. That'd be a good skit at a school or something. You know, that's hilarious. I'm actually tearing up. Chris, your channel fueled my excitement for the movie, and you deserve to see it tomorrow. Well, thank you. Pretty fly for a Filipino guy. I appreciate it. I love spam too. I see that. That's awesome. Yes, that's Superman hovering over Bruce Lake house where Alfred is working on the car. The scene where Superman say, "You must be Alfred." Alfred say, "Master Kent, I hope you're not too late." Alfred talked to Superman. Cool scene. No comment on that one. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. We are here. We are finally here at the brink of greatness, at the brink of the point of no return to a world where there was no Snyder Cut. But now it's here. It exists, and it's 4 hours long. 4 fucking hours. And it's epic. It's probably going to be epic. I have no idea. I'm going to be watching tomorrow. So I can't wait to talk about it. I'm definitely going to give my some type of reaction or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, game plan. I got my hot dogs. I got my pizza. I got my popcorn. I got some soda. And no kids. No kids. Get the fuck out. It's my daddy's time. And I'm going to watch Zack Snyder's Justice League. So let's go! Time to go. This is the last show in the age before I seen the Snyder Cut. Before the Snyder Cut, the age of before I seen the Snyder Cut. So tomorrow, I'm going to be a changed man. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you absolutely love this daily dose of entertainment news and content, please click the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Keep this hot dog light on. And I'll see you next time. Bye!